Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we are covering the topic of the most important reason why you should not consider Squarespace, why you should avoid Squarespace if you are looking to do e-commerce. Let's get into it. One note so you know where this opinion is coming from. I have worked on hundreds, if not well over 1,000 Squarespace websites at this point. And with that being said, if you're looking to sell physical products on your website and you're thinking about Squarespace or Shopify, or you're looking to expand your website, this video is for you. Now, right before I begin, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I love updating YouTube and the world about anything happening in the Squarespace atmosphere. So if there's anything I could do to help you, please let me know in the comments below. And if you hit that like button, it'll let me know that you found value in this video. So just yesterday, a new update came out that Google is working directly with Shopify, their 1.7 million websites, 1.7 million stores. And I think there's a statistic that basically every few seconds, less than 10 seconds, less than a minute, let's say, every few seconds, a brand new Shopify store gets their first sale. Now let's just kind of like put that in perspective. Okay, so with Shopify, Google is partnering with Shopify to make the shopping experience on Google, and not just Google, but YouTube and other tools, which we're gonna look at right now, as simple as possible. Oh, I'm so sorry, Squarespace, but you're gonna lose out here. Squarespace has taken a long time to update things in the e-commerce space, and I truly want to I would advise all my clients who have ever done e-commerce and any type of shopping where your main product is your store. Now, you could sell stuff on your store, that's a little bit different, but my main recommendation is that you use Shopify. This is why. Quick interruption in this video. If you're getting value from this video, please check the link down below. There are resources that I have for you that are free that you can use to improve your Squarespace website. Just go to the link and you can start checking out all of those resources. This is what this partnership does. Google partners with Shopify. Check this out. So TechCrunch just posted this. These are just a few screenshots from the video yesterday. You can see here, it is showing these ads, potentially not ads, it's showing these results on search, on maps, on Lens. If you don't know what Lens is like if you put a picture up with your phone or you point your phone and you take a picture of something, it will read the picture and then it could tell you potential products in that picture, potential search results in that picture. So the example they showed in the talk yesterday, it doesn't look like it's here. The example they showed was like, I think it was Steph Curry on the sidelines with like, it showed like his shirt, it showed like what he's wearing, his pants or whatever. So with Lens as well and YouTube. Now let's just quickly take a look at what this actually looks like on Google. So if I go here, I just typed in men running shoes. Now this is adjusted recently. Just even, you could say a few months ago, this is just on YouTube. Somebody recorded this a long time ago now, but you could see here, this is how search results used to come up for Google Shopping. At the very top, this is so important, at the very top were ads. Most people didn't know they were ads, but they were ads at the very top. And then below that would start to be either text ads or videos, YouTube videos, or locations and other things. They're changing that right now. And this is so interesting. So if I go back here to men's running shoes, for a long time, Google did not use the real estate on the right. They used to use it, they got rid of using it. Then they're now adding in new features to it. So this real estate on the right here, you'll see number one, worth calling out. These are all ads. So that's just worth calling out. At the beginning, those are ads. If you go back to this screenshot in this YouTube video, you'll see here, it didn't used to say ads, it used to say sponsored. Now that's my little like note for all those people who are like, I never click on ads. People think they don't click on ads, but they actually often do. Next up with that is you'll see all these search results coming up. So these are ads and you're saying, well, David, then I have to pay for it, and partnering with Shopify and Google, well, now I'm having to pay to have my results show up. That used to be the case. That the only way to show up like this would be with ads. The way I just showed you with the sponsored, those were all ads. It could show tons of shoes, they would all be ads. But now this is like buried a little bit on this specific result, but sometimes it's not. Actually, that result didn't have what I was looking for, but this one does. Check this out. And this is just a plugin, so let me get rid of that. Again, back on the right-hand side, you have all these ads. And then you have text ads here. You have 4 text ads. That's the max at the top of the Google result that they show. But check this out. Once you go under all this other stuff, it's a bit of a scroll, but you'll see these are products. Now these products here are not ads. Now this is very, very important to highlight. These are not ads. These are not being paid for. If I click here and buy this, they're not paying for this real estate. These people are, if I click on it, they're gonna pay for this real estate. Oh. Oops, sorry, Ursa Major. I did not mean to do that. I feel your pain. I really wasn't trying to do that. Slipped, finger just slipped. Okay, back to this. Now, you see here, these shows up. Why is this important with Squarespace? Why is this important with Shopify? Why do you have to consider this? If you have an e-commerce store, I would highly recommend that if you're trying to make your store grow, which I think is everybody's goal, if you're trying to improve sales, increase your engagement, anything like that for your store, this is gonna be so important. And Squarespace does not integrate well. It can, but it does not integrate well or easy with Google's shopping platform. And Google Shopping, really consider this. They're trying to go up against Amazon. So what else do you see in these results here? These are ads from different companies. What's the first organic result? This is Amazon. Often it is Amazon. Often that's what we're looking for. We're looking for Amazon. But with that said, Google wants to take that real estate, take that business, do whatever they can to grow their market share here so that people go to Google to find these products as well, not just Amazon. So when you consider that and you put that top of your lens, you're building a website on Squarespace, well, this is how you integrate it. If you want to do it. I've never done this, so I have no personal recommendation here, but you'd have to get a third-party tool, this plugin here. This is what they do apparently, SquareFeed. Squarespace store owners boost your sales with Google Shopping. And you have to pay. You have to pay up to 1,000 SKUs, which is probably most businesses. If you have more than 1,000 SKUs, that alone, I'd recommend go to Shopify, 100%. You don't want to be managing that many SKUs in Squarespace. But yeah, you're gonna be paying 18 bucks a month now. If it's a healthy business and all of that, it's worth it. But at the same time, it is not a native feature and you're working around it. Spotify is now integrated. Think about it, is now integrating. And Google is taking the approach as well to integrate with Shopify so that your products could show up on YouTube, search, maps, and Lens. Let me give you an example of YouTube. Okay, check this out. Now these are ads, but these are part of the Google Merchant side. So Google Shopping, you need a Google Merchant account. There's a few things there. I'm not gonna get into details of that. But basically here, men's running shoes. Products are showing up at the top of YouTube. I mean, I think that's worth noting. I think that's definitely worth noting as you go through and you are thinking about starting your business or growing or investing in your website further. I would highly suggest right now, you get the point, I've exhausted it, use Shopify. And check this out, this is a blog post from Shopify. Last point I just wanna make in this video is that free listings, free shopping placements are available on the shopping tab and in Google image results, Google Lens, and more. Since April of 2020, when it introduced free listings, Google says it has seen a 70% increase in clicks and 130% increase in impressions. Impressions are how many times it just shows up. If I search something and I see 30 results, well, those 30 results each get 1 impression. 130% increase on impressions on average across both free and ad listings. Isn't this amazing? This is amazing. But unfortunately, Squarespace is not, and it's a bummer. It's a bummer that I have to even say that or be clear about that. But I would highly suggest if you are e-commerce to focus your efforts on a different platform. If you've invested already, don't get lost in sunk cost bias where you say, hey, I already spent $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 on this website and I don't want to move to a new platform. That's totally fair. And you might not do it today, but I would highly keep it on the radar because it's kind of like a beat up car. You might think, well, buying a new car is going to cost a lot of money, but if you're spending a few $100s here and a few $100s there and a few $100s there and a few $100s there, that can be a lot. With that said as well, I just want to make it clear that Google Shopping ads are not going to be the end all save all. Your marketing is going to thrive because of that, but it is something worth considering. It is something worth keeping in mind that that's a really important feature. There's other really amazing features as well, but that's one really important feature on Shopify that's worth considering that Squarespace just really doesn't cut it. And It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, with that said, thank you for watching. Please leave a comment or any questions you have below. I would love to get back to you. And if you have any other questions about Squarespace, mainly Squarespace, or just starting a small business, getting online and what that looks like, please leave your comments below. I'd love to hear from you. With that, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video.